Guys, do you need me to introduce you, or would you like to introduce yourselves?
You can introduce us.
Okay, this is Annabelle and Lizzy. Anyway, moving on.
Did you already say that? I was going to say, you already have introduced them. Like,
I don't really know what to say about you guys. I don't know what you want out there and what you don't want out there. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, Annabelle and Lizzy will work. That's an apt introduction.
Okay. Well, anyway, today we're talking all about morality. That's right, isn't it? We're talking about morality. We're going to look at some problems that you've come up with.
Yep, that is true. Confirmed.
Oh, yeah. Robert, what do you think about this? What do you think about morality? Are you a morally good person?
about morality?
Yeah, are you morally good?
Probably not. I don't know. I mean, it depends on the definition.
But then we'll find out.
It depends on the definition, doesn't it?
Oh,
I mean,
spoken like a true philosopher.
Exactly. I'm literally...
Oh, for reference, we're both philosophy students, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Professionals here. In-house professionals.
Get back on you. Okay, don't worry. Yeah.
Okay.
Only on the Talkology podcast.
Only on... Only on the Talkology podcast.
We'll let the intro run there. We'll let the intro run from there.
Okay.
Okay, guys. What do you want to start with?
I thought you already started with morality.
No,
Problem.
Robert, did you read the topics? Robert, there are specific moral problems. I was asking which moral problem.
I thought these was just general things we were going to discuss on an episode at some point. I didn't know we were doing them now. We could do that.
We're doing all of them now.
We're doing all of them now. Okay, that was a long list. Okay, we could do that.
Okay, axe problem.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that got explained to us in philosophy class by one of our teachers. I was going to say his name, but maybe that's weird. Anyway, basically, you are in your house, and so is your best friend. You're just chilling. You're chatting, and a crazy murderer with an axe comes to your door, and he's like knocking on your door.
Is he immoral?
You open the door. Yes, he is. He's very immoral.
He's very immoral.
Right.
He's knocking on the door. You open the door, you're like, hi, like, what would you like? No. Anyway, he's got an axe, he's crazy, you're really scared. And he's like, tell me where your best friend is, I want to kill. Oh. How do you look like that, bro? And the morality bit in this problem is, should you tell the truth because lying is bad? Or should you lie about where your friend is to save your friend's life?
Well, you should lie.
Your friend wronged the man. Your
Yeah.
friend did something wrong to the crazy murderer. Come in looking for him.
Or her.
Or her.
Gender neutral here.
Well, you should lie.
What did they do to the evil?
I don't think this really happened, Sam. Or did it?
That's irrelevant. What they did is irrelevant. The question is, basically, we did this when we were doing something called Kantian ethics, right? And Kantian ethics basically says that lying is really bad and you should never do an immoral action. You should only ever do moral actions. And because lying is immoral, you should tell the truth and let the axe murderer do what they want.
Oh, is that Immanuel Kant?
Yeah.
I only know him from this TV show I watched a while ago. I watched this show, I don't know if you've seen it, it's on Netflix, called The Good Place. And there was this guy, and he does, and he, like, Chidi, and he keeps going on about Kant, and that's literally the only place I know that name from. But yeah.
Me, I am Chidi. Anyway, would you guys lie or tell the truth?
I'd lie.
Sam?
I think I feel like the answer is obviously lie. I don't know why you wouldn't here.
Yeah.
There's a spin-off to the axe
There
problem.
is a spin-off.
So, you... Unrelated. That's a scenario in itself. New scenario to do with an axe.
Okay.
So you borrow an axe from your neighbour to chop some wood up in your garden. And then this neighbour comes and knocks on your door and he goes, I know we agreed that you'd give me back my axe when you'd finished chopping your wood, but I want the axe back now because I'm going to go and murder someone.
Kill him!
So...
Wait, kill who?
only joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm only joking.
Give him back the axe because it's not your axe. You give the axe back to the man, but you know he's gonna go out and kill someone, or you keep the axe and stop him from giving back his property. So basically, you've stolen his stuff. What'd you do?
Well,
I'm keeping it.
I mean, I'll keep it unless he threatens to hurt me, in which case I'll just give it to him, because
You're gonna willingly assist with a murder.
I'll just call the police afterwards. What's he gonna do?
That's not an option. There's two.
What do you mean that's not an option? I feel like there's more to these options. Like,
There's two options. You keep the axe. You basically steal the axe from them. You let them go. Maybe they'll kill them some other way. Or you give them the axe, knowing that they're going to kill someone with the axe.
I think that this is kind of the same problem in a way, because what you're doing is basically you have two options. You're either allowing a murder, or you're sticking to some moral principle that, I mean, it's kind of just pointless in this situation, because it's just like you could either like stick to your principles, which kills people, or don't. So the answer is just don't, because then you save someone. Like,
I feel like this is not that complicated. I don't know where the complication is coming from.
We're starting with something very simple, guys.
I see.
oh, it's gonna get harder from here. Oh no.
Yeah, I think you have a moral duty to keep the axe, realistically. If it's between those two options.
It's very utilitarianist.
Very utilitarian.
That is how I live my life. I am a utilitarian, guys.
Okay, we'll test that out. So imagine some alien race is abducting people in like throughout the night and performing like really bad experiments on them, like it's actually like hurting them, etc., etc. But they are completely conscious, so know about everything that's happening. But the aliens have technology to effectively remove all memory of the night of any of the experiments and remove any of like the physical damage that would have been caused by the experiments. And like, so instead of having like a gap in their memory, they'd fill it with like nice dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But and also this is like really helping the aliens. Like this is advancing their technology so much. Like in the long run, it could help like save lives. But you're also like really hurting someone in that moment. But then they forget. So have these aliens done anything morally wrong?
Nah.
Are the aliens morally wrong?
I don't think so, at least. Maybe. I don't know.
That's not an option.
No, I don't think so.
They're not.
But hurting someone, you don't think hurting someone is wrong?
Oh yeah, but then they stop. And then the person doesn't remember getting hurt, so it's kind of like it just didn't happen. I mean, to be honest, I don't actually know how to answer this question. This is kind of hard. I think that's probably the point, though.
That's exactly the point.
Well, fortunately, I'd never have to actually make this decision, but I think that's being too realistic for philosophy. So, I mean, even if it's morally wrong, there's not really a problem there. Like, in that situation, they're not causing a lot of problems, I don't think.
So it's okay to nearly kill someone just as long as they don't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they won't remember it. So it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen.
They don't get any of the trauma. I'm assuming they don't get permanently injured or anything.
No. We'll say they don't get injured.
Well, then they don't really suffer any of the trauma then. It's like all temporary.
Just while it was happening.
But couldn't you argue for that, like, let's say, like, 8 hours while it was happening? That bit's morally wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like saying, is one person suffering, like, would you rather someone suffers for 8 hours and someone's life is saved, or, you know, someone doesn't suffer and someone dies? So I think I'd rather pick the option where someone suffers, but more lives are saved. I think that's arguably the better option.
I just want to put it out there. I agree. I don't think the aliens are doing. I don't think it's a good thing to do. But I don't think.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, but it's like,
No.
yeah.
I think it's difficult because if there's no proof that it happened, and they completely live a normal life afterwards, and they're absolutely fine afterwards, I don't think it's as morally wrong as it possibly could be.
I mean, maybe it's already happened to all of us, and we just don't remember it.
You don't
Exactly.
remember. I'm actually going to play not devil's advocate. I disagree. I think it is morally wrong. I think the fact that like the person's been in like insane, excruciating pain, even if they don't remember, is still morally wrong, because at the end of the day, the aliens are still committing the action of like hurting them and performing these insane, really bad experiments on them. Like, I would argue that even if they don't remember, like even if say there are no effects, this is a very deontological point of view, if I say, but even if there are no like effects, the act itself is wrong. So I would argue that it's morally wrong.
Well, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate to both the devil's advocate and the previous conversation, and just say that it's impossible to quantify and therefore an impossible question.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, there's like no way of answering it. But then I think I'm back at stage one, where now answer the question, and now I don't know. So this is
Robert, you can't be on a podcast that focuses on philosophy and just complain when the question doesn't have an easy answer.
I think it might be more immoral because the aliens had no like consideration for people they were doing experiments on in the moment.
You could argue the consideration comes after, and that is them reflecting on their actions and then erasing all the memories. So let me play devil's advocate to my devil's advocate previously. It could be morally correct because from a teleological point of view, which cares about like the outcome.
I love consequentialism.
They care about the intention. So maybe I feel like it depends on what side of it you're looking at. If you're looking at the action itself, the initial action is wrong, but then the action of removing them, you can argue that removing their memory is also wrong because you're taking away from their autonomy and what they want to happen to themselves.
Yeah.
But then you could argue that like the consideration for their well-being maybe that comes afterwards is like more
bit too
okay.
late. But I'd say it's a bit too late.
Yeah. Opinions?
What's difficult about this question, I think, is no, Sam, I can see you smiling. I'm not just going to deflect the question and say it's impossible again. No. What's difficult about the question is, I think that when you're in a lot of pain, time sort of moves slower. So it's difficult to say whether there's more time in the night than we would first think. When they're in that excruciating pain, because it might actually feel longer than the lifetime that they go to afterwards, in which case it would be immoral because they'd basically spent an equal amount of time in that pain, so it doesn't really get removed. It doesn't like balance out, you know, if it's like that amount of pain. Or even if it's not their whole lifetime, even if it's just like a year, that's still like way too much, you know? Like I feel like there's probably a point at which it's immoral. It depends how big the pain is. Because like if you say infinite pain, then it's really hard to deal with because then it kind of never ends in a way because your body's spending so long processing that amount of pain that it just feels like you're there infinitely. So it just doesn't really... It kind of depends on the amount of pain, but then it's really hard to quantify the amount of pain. And now I've just realised I've done exactly the same thing as I've done before, like a third time, and Sam was right. So this is why I didn't take philosophy.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. I can hear you at least.
Are we the right way round, or are we the wrong way round?
No, you're like sideways.
Yeah, freak. Stand it up on against the.
Yeah.
Okay, so for us, you lot are lopsided.
No problem.
And we
I
can't
can-
see Ryan.
I could just lean further. Okay.
Is this good now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Back to the conversation at hand. Sam, opinions on the aliens, the spiteful aliens that are hurting people.
Yeah, no, I still don't. I don't really think that the aliens are doing anything wrong. No, I'm a big fan of these alien people.
Am I the right way up now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
Sam
the
isn't,
right
Robert is.
We're pointing the same way on my screen. This is.
No,
I meant to go the.
Sam's completely upside down.
Yeah.
I literally can't go the other way, so I might just give up on that.
That's not much better.
I think you guys should give up and just go back to sitting.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, should we
This
do
isn't
that?
working. Yep.
Transport?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to
Oh, Sam's the right way now.
He's done it. I don't.
Yes. Okay.
No,
okay.
I've
moving
got to
on.
match the standard. Oh, okay.
You can hold on. You guys can fix yourselves if this looks weird for you.
Oh, you're both the right way now.
We've done it. We did it for like a second. We did it.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on, guys.
Moving on. This is the transplant dilemma.
Transplant.
Transplant. That's another dilemma. How do you say it?
That's a good question. I mean, if you're posh, you say transplant, and if you're not, you say transplant.
Trans. How did I say it before?
I can't remember. So there is a limited number of hearts available, and there's a 17-year-old boy who has like a history of like drug abuse and like smoking and things like that, and there's a 70-year-old active woman who both need one to survive, but you have one heart left. Who do you give the heart to?
Give it to the 17-year-old.
But he's gonna ruin the heart.
What if?
Yeah, but he's younger.
What if it was like a list, a waiting list, and this 80-year-old, how old was the woman? 70-year-old woman had been waiting for like 20 years. She's been waiting on this list for the longest time ever. She finally got to the top of the list. This is supposed to be her heart. In comes to the ER some, what is it?
17-year-old kid who uses drugs.
17-year-old drug addict who is not on the waiting list, has come in and just needs a heart. But 117, 170, who do you give the heart to?
I still think.
First on the list.
You know, I think the 17-year-old, just because I think that if they actually had a heart transplant, they'd probably learn from their mistakes at least a little bit, and they probably won't ruin their heart.
But you have no guarantee that that's the choice they'll decide.
And also, that 70-year-old has been waiting for the longest time.
Yeah, but that 70-year-old might just die the next year. I don't know if she got the heart. Like, she's old.
She's really active though.
There's a higher.
But doesn't she at least deserve
That's
the heart
true.
for
She's
how long?
she's earned the heart, but you might get more good if you gave it to the other person. That's the difference. Like, she's earned it. She's the one who deserves it. But then the other person you might create has a greater chance of creating the most good, which is, I think, the utilitarian perspective. We're back. We're so back.
Sam, what's your opinions on this?
I mean, so it's an interesting point that Robert's making, and it makes sense. But the problem is the fact that he's a drug user also means that you're not that likely to get that much out of it, because if they keep using drugs, and no matter how good their heart is, something in their body is going to fail, and they could definitely die, quicker than that 70-year-old woman would.
Mm-hmm.
So you would give it to the 70-year-old?
I would give it to whoever was first on the waiting list.
Who would you give it to?
I'd give it to the 70-year-old. I think she has more of a chance of using it for good. She's waited long enough.
Who would I give the heart to? I'm going to be like Robert and say this is impossible to quantify, mainly because I actually have no idea who I'd give the heart to.
Then you're like devil's advocate. You could be ending, like, the 17-year-old boy. You never know what he's going to go on to do. Like, he could reform from drugs, like solve his own drug addiction.
Also, he could be a horrible person.
He could grow up to be a horrible person. You could argue that the 70-year-old has lived her life already.
I think I would give it to the 70-year-old because they've been waiting for so long. Like, I think, imagine you've been waiting for a heart for the longest time and some random drug addict comes in and takes the heart from you. Like, I think I would give it to the...
I think I would give it to the 70-year-old even if she hadn't been waiting for 20 years. I don't think that's the deciding factor for me.
What's the deciding factor?
Like, the quality of the life they had before.
Oh, so because the 17-year-old's a drug addict, you're giving it to the 70-year-old?
Yeah.
Because they're not a drug addict?
No, because I think they had I think they have the potential to use it better.
What if they die, like, in 2 years?
At least they died with a heart and happy.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think the time limit that they've waited is the deciding factor.
I think that adding the time that they've waited is something that shouldn't be a factor as well. Because all
Yeah.
it does is it makes you feel sorry for the 70-year-old, which probably doesn't make you make the most moral decision because, like, it doesn't really matter. What matters is what comes
Based on
next,
emotion.
really.
It's very Kantian perspective. Okay. Yeah.
This is, it doesn't have a name, but I'm calling it the terrorist dilemma.
Oh, terrorism. Robert's responsible for about
it's
half
less
of
bad
that.
than it sounds.
Yeah, it's less bad.
It's,
So you again
Am
are
I
a
now?
doctor, and there's been like a really bad terrorist attack. One of the people who carried out the attack is badly injured, like fatally injured, as in like they're gonna die if you don't give them like pretty much immediate medical attention. And then there's an innocent civilian who was also injured by like because of the attack, but isn't as injured, like they're not in as critical of a state as the person who like was the terrorist. And so that the person who was the terrorist needs like more desperate help, and you're the only one available right now. Who are you going to help first?
this is another spin-off of the last one, isn't it?
It's pretty similar, yeah.
But I guess it's more extreme because one of them's a terrorist.
One of them's like an objectively bad person
Yeah, and one
Well,
of them...
I'm helping the civilian.
helping the civilian. But if you don't help the terrorist, she's going to die.
I think you help the terror...
I also think
I-
you helped.
I think you help the terrorist.
I think you help the terrorist because then there's just more people alive. Like,
Yeah,
You guys
it's
are
just
all terrorists.
I...
not condoning
Sam.
terrorism.
yeah. I don't like terrorists.
Bad terrorism.
But do terrorism.
Yeah.
But if the terrorist is gonna die, I would rather save a life. Like if I know the civilian, like is going to be fine in that they're going to be alive, then I would rather save a life, even if that life is maybe. Because I don't think.
them being a terrorist makes their life not worth saving.
Oh, but maybe I do think that actually.
I think they're an awful person, but I think everyone deserves medical attention when they need it.
Why are you pulling out the genuine like protagonist, Disney protagonist like outlook on this? Because
Yeah, I was actually going to disagree.
This is literally a terrorist who is responsible for their own injuries, and the civilian who has done nothing wrong is not responsible for their injuries. The rest of their life, you know, they could be affected by this injury, whether they're dead or whether it's just like I don't know, maybe they're missing a limb or something. Like the rest of their life, they're gonna suffer because of something that they didn't do. Just to save this terrorist's life, who is responsible for both their own and this innocent civilian's injuries.
I feel like I kind of agree. I think I was originally going with like I would rather save a life, but I also think like if the terrorists' own actions led them to the situation that they're in, then they're like that's their fault. Like it's your fault for doing all that. Maybe next time don't be a terrorist in your next life. Like
Wait, what's the... What
if you get reincarnated, don't be a terrorist next time.
What happened to the other person? Wait, did you say that... Because you said they didn't need much medical attention, but like... Was that
So,
like a...
say for example, the innocent civilian has like broken their arm, but like it's like they're not going to die because of it.
I don't care about their arm, they can just fix that later. I don't... Just
Yeah,
go to a different
I have
doctor.
a similar
Like,
outlook to Robert. I think even though they're an awful person and they've done really bad things and they've caused their own injury on themselves, I don't think the person's whose fault is their injuries dictates the order in which you help someone.
the civilian's not even a part of, like, the question. It's just, do you help a terrorist or do you let him die? That's basically the question, because the civilian's injuries could just be fixed at any point, right?
Yeah, I guess having the civilian there gives it an excuse as to
why you didn't help
why you didn't help the terrorist.
Give Sam an excuse to get away.
Wait, no, guys, I don't think I'd help the terrorist. Even if it was just a terrorist by itself, this is gonna sound really bad, but
I'm
like
going to help him. You're a doctor. You've been employed.
I can't
to help
reconcile
people.
helping such a horrible person. Like, when you've committed that act, you, I don't know, did whatever it is to put yourself in this situation, and you expect me, just because I have some medical degree, to save your life after you probably killed other people as well. Like, I can't reconcile helping that person just because they're about to die.
I mean, they'll probably go to jail after, you know? Like...
Yeah, you could argue that their quality of life afterwards, because they'll become a convicted criminal, won't be great. And the innocent civilian has a potential for a better quality of life after you fix them. But I don't think that dictates the order in which you help someone.
Nah, I'd have to let the terrorist go. Bye-bye, terrorist.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could knowing I could have done something to stop it. I don't think I could have.
I mean,
even though they're an awful person.
The question also doesn't imply any cost for saving the terrorist either. So it is again...
other than another terrorist being alive.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's no cost to the actual doctor for helping them, you know? Because, like, before we thought there was a civilian, but there's not. So I think you just save the terrorist and they get sent to jail, because otherwise you're killing this terrorist, essentially.
But I'm not, because I didn't do whatever it is.
Well, yeah, but you're indirectly killing him, because you could have saved him, and it wouldn't really have caused you a problem, because there's no actual, like, it doesn't say any cost to the doctor, you know? Like, all you have to do is click yes and he's saved. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but then I would have to live my life knowing I just saved a terrorist.
Well, yeah, but you also live your life knowing they probably won't commit any more terrorism because they'll be in jail. So, you know, like...
I still think I'd let them die. That sounds bad, but I still think I'd...
It's like the golden rule, isn't it? Treat other people how you want to be treated. This terrorist caused harm to themselves and others. So, like, why should we treat them as though they didn't cause harm? Why should we say...
That's not what that statement means. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you were the terrorist, how would you want to be treated? That's what that means. You just completely made that up. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying, Robert, is why don't we treat the terrorist how the terrorist treats us?
That's not what... But that's the wrong quote for that, though.
Actions
that doesn't mean that.
Dictate your aim.
Eye for an eye, eye for an eye. I'm a big fan of Old Testament God, okay? Eye for an eye.
Yeah, but you said treat others as you want to be treated. That's not the right quote,
Okay, Robert, I'm fixing what I said. I'm fixing what I said.
So you're not treating others how you want to be treated. That's not very biblical of you.
Revenge. Kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I'm on Sam's side. I think Annabelle keeps saying that their actions shouldn't dictate how you treat them, but I disagree. I think people's actions should dictate how you treat them. If you're a horrible person, I'm going to be a horrible person back to you. If you're a great person, I'm going to be a great person back to you.
Or as a doctor, your role is to help people who need desperate help.
I don't care, but my role as a human being is to eradicate badness from the world.
I think
this is starting to sound so much like Death Note right now. Have you ever watched Death Note? You're just basically killing all the criminals. This is literally Death Note.
What if the terrorist then reforms himself in prison and then becomes a speaker and stops a bunch of kids from becoming terrorists?
You shouldn't be a terrorist. You know how easy it is to just not be a terrorist in the first place?
Move on, Robert.
Okay.
Move on.
Okay, we're gonna switch problems, guys.
No, you do.
Okay.
This is the trolley problem. This is like
the classic moral dilemma.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Carl.
I know the problem.
So,
pull the lever.
We'll start with the OG and then we'll do people you know, murder.
You go.
Okay, right. So OG trolley problem. 1 person, 5 people. If you don't pull the lever, it kills the 5 people. If you pull the lever, it kills the 1 person. What are we doing?
Pulling the lever.
Pulling the lever.
Pull the lever. I don't know. I don't think I'd pull the lever. I don't think I'd make myself get involved. No, because if I pull the lever, I've then forced the death of 1 person. Where if I do nothing, it's out of my control and it's not my choice to kill the 5 people.
It's not inherently... out of your control. The lever's right there.
Exactly. It's inherently in your control solely because you've been put in that situation.
Yeah.
You have the power to kill the one person or the 5 people. Whatever you do, you're killing that person. Those 5 people.
I don't know. I'm not killing the 5 people. The train is killing the 5 people. I'm killing the one person.
No.
Isn't that just an objectively bad way of looking at it?
It's not an objectively bad way of looking at it. It's an ulterior way of looking at it.
No, it's not. It's just a worse way of looking at it. Either 4 people die. No, either 5 people die or 1 person dies. It's literally... It's not...
Yeah, but I'm not doing the killing.
Yeah,
You
but
are, though.
Who cares, though? It doesn't matter.
Let me cook. Guys, let me cook. Let me cook.
You're actually
so when
saving
you said-
4 people. You're not...
Robert,
Okay.
Robert, trust.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
What you said about the terrorist, leaving the terrorist on their own by not helping them, you're essentially killing them, right? So by leaving those 5 people on their own, you're also responsible for killing them.
Oh, he cooked.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. I'm responsible for not stopping it. I'm not responsible for the killing of
But
it.
if the not stopping it led to killing them, you're responsible for killing them.
No.
But yes, though.
No, but no.
Okay, yeah, no, I think I'm pulling the lever because either way, I'm involved. By me being there, I'm involved.
Why are you shouting?
Because I'm getting a bit heated. By me being there, I'm involved. Like, it doesn't... Even though you're saying, like, oh, if I don't pull the lever, I'm not the one that... But you kind of are because you didn't stop it happening. So I think inherently you are killing them because you didn't pull the lever.
No.
You're killing people either way because your action is dictating which person dies. If your action is dictating which of the two options happen. If you're dictating which of the 2 options happen, then you should pull the lever.
No, you shouldn't.
You guys both said you would pull the lever, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should pull the lever. Okay. The change...
Majority rule. You should pull the lever.
The next one.
Peer pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is Talkology even about?
Thanks,
The
Robert, for that
next
valuable
scenario,
point.
the next trolley problem is that one person on the track is like your best friend. Are you still going to move the lever? And it's 5 strangers.
I'm just gonna be immoral. I don't care. That's not my
You're
problem.
going to let the 5 people die instead.
Yeah.
So the person's life is worth their relation... The worth of that person's life is determined by their relation to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Sam to agree with me. You're a lawyer. You shouldn't agree with me.
So
Well, I'll never be in this situation. I'm allowed to agree in a hypothetical situation.
what would you do?
I think, again, like I wasn't going to push the lever regardless of whether I did it or not. So I think it's really obvious I'm not pushing the lever.
I think what would I do? I like to say that I would kill the 1 person, but I think that I would probably let the 5 people die instead because of
Emotions.
yeah. But I don't think that's the right thing to do.
I think I would probably let the 5 people die and disguise my decision with deontology.
Chat to them.
I think even though it's an awful thing, how you know someone is essentially their worth to you.
But I actually don't think that's a bad thing because, like, that's human nature is caring more for people that you're...
But human nature could then be argued to be awful.
Too bad, so sad. Like, I think realistically everyone would probably decide to save the person that is close to them, not because, like, their life is worth more than the 5 people, but because it's worth more to them. Like, I don't think that makes it a morally bad decision. I think it just makes it the human decision that, like, is made. Like, that's the most human thing that would happen.
What? Okay, another spin-off.
I'm surprised we all came to that conclusion because I just thought everyone was just going to say that I was wrong. So I thought everyone was just going to say, no, Robert, that's a terrible thing to say. You should save those 5 innocent lives. But that just didn't happen. So I guess we're all bad people now.
No, I don't think that makes you a bad person.
I think logically people would like to say that they're going to save the 5 people,
Yeah.
but realistically, no one's doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone's actually doing that.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, another spin-off. So it's still
5 people, 1 person.
no, it's still 5. Yeah, it's still 5 people, 1 person. That 1 person is still your best friend. So that's still like
Your bestie.
your bestie boo.
Your ride or die.
And the 5 people who are lined up on the track, you can see that they've got handcuffs on. They're in like stereotypical orange jumpsuit, you know, like the proper stereotypical like prisoner. Are you gonna? No,
I think everyone's killing the
say-
5 prisoners, bro.
Say the 1 person is not your best friend. They're just a rando. So right now it's heading towards the prisoners. So all of you said you'd push the lever to save the 1 innocent person. Are you still gonna pull the lever and
No.
the 1 person?
She's explaining this really badly. Let me take the reins here.
No, I
Okay.
get what's going on.
Exactly.
I think. I'm
So
sorry.
that 1 person is a rando. You don't know them. But so when it was just all 6 were random people,
6 or 7 people.
when it was 6 people, you
What have you done?
you would pull the lever to make it kill the 1. Are you still going to pull the lever to make it kill the 1 if you can see that they're all prisoners laying on the tracks?
I think if they're all wearing orange jumpsuits, I'm going to assume it's a film set and not interact with it.
It's Vector
No,
stunt
they're
doubles.
prisoners. They're prisoners.
They're prisoners.
Confirmed prisoners.
They have some defining factor about them that tells you that they're prisoners. You know that there are 5 prisoners or 1 person.
1 innocent.
You're killing the person or you're killing the 5 prisoners. Which one?
I'm killing the prisoners.
Oh,
Robert?
I don't actually know. I'd probably
it's not the
kill
art
the.
though.
I think I'd kill the prisoners just because the guy hasn't done anything wrong. Although that kind of contradicts everything I've said so far, but oh well.
I'm killing the prisoners.
So people's lives and their worth as human lives is because of what they did.
Yep.
Actions.
Yep.
Your
Sorry,
actions
sorry,
define your worth as a human.
We know the phrase "don't judge a book by its cover," but you judge the book by the contents, right? And the contents are the actions, are they not?
Okay, but how do you know that those prisoners weren't wrongfully convicted, only just like did petty crime like vandalism? You have no clue on the extent of what these people have done that is wrong.
But you
Well,
could say the same.
Wait,
If it's vandalism, then they'll be in prison.
That
if-
1 innocent person is a serial killer, a mass serial killer. You just don't know it because they're not found out yet.
You don't know anything in this situation,
Well-
but you're going off the information you're given.
Yeah, but you have some idea of probabilities. So if they were just in there for petty crime like vandalism, then they're probably in there for a week, right? But this is a random point in time, so it's likely that all of these people are convicted for a long time. That means that they're being convicted of committing a bad crime, right? And it's also not likely. It's also not likely that they have been falsely convicted. Therefore, there's a high chance that none of those 5 prisoners will be rehabilitated. So there's a slim chance that 1 or 2 of them will go on to lead normal-ish lives. And even if they could, they won't be able to get a job anywhere because they've got that criminal history. So you'd save the 1 person.
Hey Sam, what are you doing?
I'm killing the prisoners.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with one.
Okay, what about if...
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm making,
Wait, no, why did I go on to kill the 1 person? I meant kill the prisoners. That was just a complete slip. I just gave all this evidence for killing the prisoners and then said kill the 1 person. I meant the prisoners. What? That's my bad.
I'm still not... I'm not touching the lever.
So you're also killing the 5 prisoners?
I was never going to swap the lever.
Okay.
But I'm making this up now. What if you know that 4 out of the 5 criminals were wrongfully convicted, didn't actually do anything, but one of them is like the worst criminal imaginable? Are you gonna like still kill those 4 people, those 4 innocent and 1 awful person, or are you gonna move it to the 1 unknown, supposedly innocent civilian?
In that scenario, I just killed the 1 person.
You're killing
Wait,
the
so-
1.
But so
Yeah.
if you save the criminal, do they go back to prison
No,
after?
They go free.
No,
they go
don't.
free.
They go free.
Wait, what?
Then
Where did this come from?
I'm killing them.
Yeah, same. I'm killing the.
Killing 4 innocent people.
Yes, for the betterment of the world. I'm not leaving one insanely horrible.
What I'm gonna do, I'm not touching the lever. I'm just gonna like sprint over to the tracks and like try and free the 4 innocent people. I'll be like, come on, Johnny, let's get away. Let's kill Epstein.
If you do that, 6 people are dying. If you do that, you're also dying.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's not an option.
That's not good. Oh dear.
I'm killing the 5 prisoners, even though 4 of them are innocent.
Tut tut tut.
Yeah, because that person could then go and kill 4 other people if you let them free.
Those other 4 people have the potential to solve cancer.
Yeah, well, if that one person has the potential to solve cancer, everyone has the potential to do stuff, but I'm not determining which one I killed due to their potential to possibly do this in the future.
That was good.
That was big brain. Big brain.
Another trolley problem.
I think I might just kill the one person then.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. If it was
And
that
let
scenario.
the worst criminal ever run free.
Yeah.
Well, there's no guarantee he'll be caught again.
I'll kill him after.
That's not an option. You can't think of other options.
You're not getting away, Epstein. Get back here. He's done.
Okay, another trolley problem because we love trolleys. So there's a bridge and there's a trolley, and under the bridge is the train tracks going. Zoom. This train is going so flipping fast, so it's just gonna keep going. There's no way to stop the train, but there is.
Wait, on the track. On the track. What's on the track? You haven't explained what's on the track.
On the track,
5 randos.
5 random, innocent, tied down civilians who are conscious. They're gonna know what happens. So this train is hurtling towards these 5 people. There's no way to stop the train, but there is, because there is a really, really, really fat man sitting on the edge of this bridge. Do you know, because you're a physics mind, you know the trajectory, you know everything. If you push this man, he is big enough to stop the train from hitting those 5 people. But he's just sitting on the edge of his bridge eating his Big Mac.
He's got a KFC mighty meal bucket in one hand and a double Big Mac meal in the other. Okay?
This man is big. Are we pushing him off the bridge to stop the train, but killing the innocent dude who's just sitting on the bridge enjoying his KFC and McDonald's? Or are we letting the train kill the 5 people?
Yeah, let's do it. Throw the man.
No, wait.
Bowling ball.
I'm going to ask the man if he's willing to share the food.
You can't.
If
You
he
don't
shares
have.
This time. You don't have this time. It's a split
gives me his
second.
food, if he shares the food with me, I won't push him. If he doesn't, I'll push him off.
You have no time for this.
Oh, you're
There's
like
no time
testing
for
if he's
this
moral. That's kind of interesting.
No,
He's
I'm
a
not
nice
testing
guy.
if he's moral. I just want the food.
Right. I don't think this is a way to decide life or death situations, Sam.
There's no point in ruining the food, pushing him off and ruining all the food. That perfectly good food.
The food stays on the bridge.
Yeah, the food stays. He drops it
No,
at your feet.
No, realistically, I'm pushing him off because it's just one person versus 5 people again.
I'm pushing them all.
You're just more responsible than in the original one, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guess what, guys?
I don't have
I'm
a
not
problem.
pushing the man.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Of course. Oh, who's gonna see
Those 5 people surely have done something to end up on the track.
What if they were
You're
kidnapped
kidding
from their daily
you just
life?
said they were just innocent people. What? This is part of the question. You can't.
You
You can't just say they're not. They were
No,
like
they
kidnapped or something. It's-
Exactly. What if they were kidnapped and placed on tracks against their will?
But they've ended up on the tracks to no fault of my own. The man's ended up on that bridge to no fault of my own. If the man ends up on the tracks, that's my fault.
Yes, if they died, that's your fault.
No, it's
you didn't do
not.
anything to stop it.
No!
Yes,
Just
it
because
is.
I didn't stop it doesn't mean I did it.
I
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Yes, it does. You didn't take any action to change.
I don't stop you from eating a Mars bar. If I don't stop you from eating a Mars bar, I'm not making you eat a Mars bar.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, but
Okay,
there's-
but that's not. Oh, but that's. That's not
Well-
the same situation, I feel
I
like.
don't think these questions realistically should have anything to do with responsibility. I don't think that responsibility is relevant at all, because ultimately you are the one making a decision, so you are responsible.
Yeah, like if I was in this
Exactly.
situation in real life, I probably would not push the man because I wouldn't have perfect information. Just because, you know, I wouldn't know that the. Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't think that fast. I wouldn't be like trolley problem,
I'd freeze.
and then I'd
in
like
real
figure
life,
it
I'd
out.
freeze.
That just wouldn't
In
happen.
life, I'm
It's
not
just-
doing anything in any of these scenarios.
Yeah, but this is in real life. So
I'm just saying that I should do something. I'm not
I'm
saying.
pulling the lever. In real life, I've trained myself with this question enough that I
Yeah.
pulled the lever in the original problem.
Okay. Do we have any other changes of this?
There is probably one to do with the man, but I can't remember it.
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I've got an
Okay,
idea.
Wait, go.
So I think maybe on the original trolley problem, what we do, we don't kill the 5 people or the 1 man. We swerve the trolley into like the hospital and get the highest kill streak.
Just to get a higher kill count.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! Oh, that really reminds me of something. Wait. So you're driving along a road, right? And there's an old woman, and then there's like 4 small children, and they're all crossing the road. So you can either swerve to hit the old woman or the small children.
You
But
just
so
get
the
them
real
all, get them
answer-
all,
the
get
real
them all.
answer-
GTA.
The real answer is you Tokyo drift to hit
Get them
all
all.
of them.
Get all
Exactly.
5.
And you'll
Right.
look sick in the process.
will look like-
Absolutely.
You look out of Fast and Furious. Let's. Okay. This is more of like a talking point
Yeah.
than a moral problem.
Ooh,
this is-
talking point on the
A talking point on Talkology! Anyway, legalizing drugs. Opinions. Should we do it? Should we not do it? Would it be a good thing? Yes or no?
I
Maybe
don't
so.
know.
So I think.
No, go.
Okay. Legalizing drugs, right? So my standpoint on this is that people take drugs illegally anyway. So if we legalize drugs, it means that people get them from more like official places, and you know, there's less crime involving drugs. And ultimately, it's like people. There will probably be less people coerced into doing it because like a dealer's not going to, you know, attack them or whatever. If they're getting it from some sort of like official place, so there will be less problems that are drug related, probably.
Wait, Sam.
But I think we should. I think the argument for legalizing it is that more people will be safer with drugs if it's legal.
Wait, if
it's
I
made
make
legal.
this more hypothetical quickly, right? Let's
Yeah, go
say that our government was actually really good at stopping crime, and they could, if we didn't legalize them, then they
This
could
is
prevent
very
anyone
hypothetical.
from getting them, and no one would get them. What happens then? Do you
Well,
know?
then I think, well, if they're really good at stopping crime, then they'd be able to stop anything bad that's drug related happening. And in that case, I think we should prioritize free will. So we would legalize drugs in that case as well, I think.
Yeah, but you're destroying people's lives.
But I
No,
think
but
if
they're
it's-
destroying their own lives, so it's fine.
You're
Yeah,
destroying people. Okay, actually, that makes sense. Wait, I don't know if I disagree with that or not. One sec.
I think in both in any situation, I think legalizing drugs has a stronger argument because, like Sam was saying, I feel like in the long run, it's like it's better for more people. Like people are going to do drugs anyway. Like it's a problem. People do drugs if they're legal and there's like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
There's like things.
It's a safe place to get it.
Yeah, exactly. There's like things around it that like make it like say like cutting drugs for example and like mixing drugs with each other. Less of that would happen because the places that it's coming from is like legal and is more certifiable.
Regulated.
Regulations. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah, if there's more regulations around it, will be safer.
I think that I was asked this actually. I think like last week, and I said no, they shouldn't be legalized. And then this other guy just made. I think there's also a lot more evidence backing legalizing them at this point, though. So my argument just very much failed, and so I think the other guy's probably right, and we should probably legalize them.
Was there an argument in there somewhere, Robert? Was there any
There was just
actual
a lot of words.
valuable contribution in that yapping that you've just done?
No,
You're yapping,
no,
you're winning, you're talking. We were having a great conversation, and you're uselessly
No,
yapping at us.
I'm just spouting
Listen,
Riley
you try
Bates'
to keep
opinion,
that
which
off the
just so
podcast.
happened to be the same opinion as someone else's. Wait, that doesn't mean I've contributed
Robert.
nothing. Okay.
Thank you, Robert, for your valuable contribution. Have we got anything
Can
else to say on the
also,
matter?
I've got to go quickly. Can I'll be like 1 minute. Can I just quickly?
Bye, Robert. Go. We don't want you here anymore.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Or whatever the line is.
Yeah.
Indeed. Do we continue with more?
Okay. Guys, we're so sorry. Robert had to go for the rest of the episode, so he won't be coming back. We're doing the rest of the episode just myself, Annabelle, and Lizzy. But we're the best ones on the podcast, so it's
He's
fine.
kind of like dead weight. We didn't really need.
No, guys, not too much on Robert.
Joking.
Robert was holding us up.
Sexual relations with that tree. I had it with that. Sorry. Sorry, you can cut that out.
I'm speechless. I'm talkless. Anyway, I think the verdict that we came to is we're legalizing drugs, unless anyone disagrees with that.
Do you disagree?
Oh.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't think drugs should be legalized?
No.
Why?
I think, like you guys said, like people are going to do it regardless of whether you make it legal or not. I think legalizing it will just mean there'll be other ways to do it illegally, like do it outside of like whatever regulations you set. Do it outside of
Why
like.
why would you do it illegally if you can do it legally?
I think even if you make it legal, it will then become less like hush hush, and there'll be like more. It will be more known, but that means I think it will be more available to people like underage people. Or
Yes,
people
but
who shouldn't use it.
it's already available. Well, no one should use it. It's already available to people who shouldn't use it. It's already unsafe. It's already killing people. It's already got all these bad ramifications.
So I don't understand the good bits about legalizing.
Because the good bits are that there will be parts of the people.
I mean, it doesn't really affect me either way, because I don't intend on doing or involving myself in drugs. So
Yeah, but neither does the trolley problem. So
yeah, to be fair. I
the
wouldn't necessarily say. I'm sorry. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm not for legalizing it. I'm just saying I'm kind of impartial. I just don't really see a point in changing what's currently happening, because it's going to be bad regardless of whether people do it legally or illegally.
but it will be better. Like it will be safer. That's the main argument for legalizing drugs.
I just think they're unsafe. So
But they can be safer. Okay. Anyway, next one.
right.
Anyway, we'll go back to
Oh.
serious ones now, because we are actually very serious individuals.
Oh yeah.
I see. I'm so
This
serious.
might
I
not make
nod in agreement. You find a lost wallet containing 5,000 Great British pounds. How totally crazy bonkers is that? In cash, but there's an
Yeah.
ID in the wallet of like a notorious like gang criminal, like kingpin, you know, like a really bad person, who definitely 100% earned that money through bad criminal exploitation means. They got the money in a bad way. You can return the wallet and just have no involvement with it whatsoever, but you kind of need that money for a life-saving surgery on your child. Are you going to keep the wallet, risk being tracked down, and sought out by this criminal kingpin, or like use the money to help your kid have surgery, or are you handing back the wallet and just gonna make the money a good?
I'm handing back the wallet. I'm handing back the wallet. I didn't read that full thing, so I didn't know it was going to be that. But sorry. I'd give back the wallet because I'd be too scared.
But you're struggling to make it into me. You do not
I'd
have
be
the
too
funds to
scared.
save your kid.
I'd be too scared. I don't have the balls to do that, bro.
I can't believe you wouldn't pay for a 5-year-old's chemotherapy.
No, look, explain.
You're a 5-year-old. It's your
I don't
kid.
even want kids, guys.
No,
It doesn't
listen, you
apply
have-
to me.
Listen, you have a
Look. I'd go up to this. I'd track down this criminal. I'd be like, look, I found your wallet. I came back here to give it to you, but my kid's dying,
And that's not an option.
and I really need this money,
Not an option.
No,
and I
you don't.
didn't steal.
You don't really want contact with this person though, because you'll likely get involved in cartel activity.
Yeah, but if I steal it, I'm getting involved in cartel
No.
activity. But the cartel are coming after me.
You're only wrong. They know that you've got your wallet.
How do I know that they don't know that I've got their wallet? I'd live in fear for the rest of my life that they're going to kill me and my 5-year-old. Exactly. And now I've just paid for their chemotherapy just to put a bounty on their head.
But how did the cartel only know that it's lost? They don't know who has it.
They have cameras around the whole city, Annabelle.
Sam, what are you doing?
My kid is kind of cancerous.
Have you seen that? Oh, my mom really needs this money.
I need this. My mom's kind of homeless.
Okay, moving on.
Wait, it was. I don't explain. It was. It's funny.
Thank you.
Sam, what are you doing?
Thank you. We're serious, remember?
I would pay for my child's chemotherapy.
Annabelle?
I think I'd pay for the therapy.
The therapy.
The therapy. I'd pay for my therapy and their therapy.
No, I'd actually be too scared. I don't have the balls to do that.
No, I don't know that they know it's me.
Yeah, but that would stress me out even more. The fact that I don't know, I'd live in fifth grade. I'd end up just. What? Because I'd be too scared that they would off me.
YouTube safety guidelines.
That's why I mounted it. They can cut this out.
It just didn't come through the microphone.
Exactly. I'd be so scared that I'd end up probably offing myself out of the stress that they would find me and off me and my kid.
Is stealing from the bad still bad?
No.
Why won't you steal?
Because these bad are gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Lizzie's not doing it because of morality. It's because of fear.
Yeah, I'd be too. I think stealing from the bad is justifiable. I'd steal from Elon Musk today.
Hell yeah.
But I wouldn't steal
No,
from.
but Elon Musk isn't bad.
What did you just say?
This is why he hates the white left, guys.
I hate the word left.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think stealing from the bad is bad. I'm just a scaredy cat. Not the same thing.
Okay. Do you want another one?
I don't know. Can we do one more? Do you guys? Are you down for one more?
Yeah, we're down.
Do
We're down for one more. Okay. This is called The Hostage's Child.
Oh, this is intriguing. This is like a short horror story.
So, a terrorist has hidden.
Does the child have cancer?
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
What?
What did you
Does the child have cancer?
Does the child
Have cancer? I'll pay for the chemotherapy.
Oh, does the child have cancer?
What, this child?
The hostage's child?
No.
No, this one doesn't.
Okay. A terrorist has hidden a nuclear bomb in a major city and he refuses to talk. You have his innocent 5-year-old child in custody. You know that if you torture the child in front of the terrorist, he will give up the location and save 10 million people. What do you do?
If you torture, I thought you said talk to the child.
No. If you torture the child, physically and verbally.
What does verbally torturing someone look like?
Like psychological torture, like convincing them.
Oh, okay.
Santa is not real. Can we put that on you?
You aren't going to have to torture a child that much for them to be in a lot of pain. So, like, realistically, less torture would be needed than if you tortured an adult. So, like,
Torturing a child.
But how are you No, but you're not trying to make the child talk. You're trying to make the hostage talk.
No, there isn't even a question here. I'm torturing the child.
I'm torturing the child. 10 million people. I can save 10 million people.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm allowed.
There's no question.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, sorry, I'm gonna let 10 million people die instead.
Oh, he just didn't talk. I couldn't help it.
You couldn't help it, and you couldn't.
No.
I'm
not
torturing
doing
it.
it.
I'm torturing
Not
it.
doing
You're letting 10 million people die, Annabelle.
But I'm not, because I didn't know.
Oh, 8 million people.
I didn't know where the bomb was.
I would stop paying for that child's chemotherapy if it saved 10 million people.
Yeah, sorry, I do a lot to save. Okay, that sounds bad, but like I'd do it to save 10 million people.
Including questionable things with a horse?
No one knows that I'm doing it.
No, to be fair, Loki, you'd be the hero of the city. Then. You'd be the hero of the city if you did questionable things with a horse.
No,
to save
I
them.
can't. People can't.
You'd be
know.
the hero.
No. Would you do it, Sam?
Yeah, no, to save 10 million people.
Oh wait, I'm saving 10 million people. This is stressing me out. Annabelle, would you do unspeakable things with a horse and everyone would know, but you'd be a hero? 10 million people.
Hell yeah.
Oh freak! I have too much shame for this.
I feel like you have to.
So you could do unspeakable things with a horse, but you can't torture a 5-year-old.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
Bro.
I'd like resign. I take myself out of that situation. I'd rather do something with a horse than torture a child.
We can't get this horse bit, bro. What if
I should, because it, like,
my sister sees this?
what if we? But no one knows what the unspeakable things are. It's just
Everyone knows what the unspeakable things are, Annabelle.
YouTube doesn't know what's unspeakable. What if having a picnic with a horse is unspeakable?
You just spoke it.
This is not making it. This is not all making it.
Yes.
Some of it will. Some of it will. Not all of it. Not all
My
of it.
flipping Chungus life.
Have I seen? Anyway.
Oh, dear.
Would you flip your flipping Chungus life to save 10 million people?
All magic comes at a price, guys. All magic comes at a price.
Right, scary.
Once upon a time, love.
Oh, wow! This has been a
been a
great
really
podcast.
insightful podcast. I now know about yours and Robert's morality, and I'm not sure how I should feel about it.
No, I was on their side for most things, so maybe that makes me a bad person.
I'm not sure how I feel about your morality. You know, I think you're a bit too much on the. There's not enough like vengeance in there.
Yeah, you're too emotional, bro. You need to remove your emotions from these equations.
That is not what I said. That is not what I said. I said there's not enough vengeance in there. I
Yeah,
said
You need to be more green.
I don't feel like I have vengeance. I don't feel like I have vengeance against a 5-year-old innocent child.
Is that
how we're ending it?
Oh yeah.
No, that's not how we're ending it. No. We need to do the ending segment of the podcast, guys, and that's the word of the episode. Do you guys know about the word of the episode?
There's an ending segment. What?
Yeah, we do the word of the episode, and
What's the word of the episode?
the word of the episode is ultra crepidarian. You know what that means?
No.
I basically asked AI for a niche word that has very few uses because I love AI. And an ultra crepidarian is a person who gives opinions beyond their experience, which is basically like us.
What we've done today.
Well,
We are
yeah,
ultra crepidarians.
Oh yeah. So I've enjoyed today's ultra crepidation. But I think that's going to be the end for today's podcast. So it's been fun to have you on. Hopefully we're going to be the 67th video on the channel, which is epic. I freaking love 6-7.
I feel like we've been doing this for maybe like
6 or 7 minutes?
60 to 70 minutes, I guess.
I think 67 minutes.
Oh, indeed.
Can you make this episode 67 minutes?
I'll see what I can do.
I don't think we've been speaking for that long.
Yeah, we've been speaking for over an hour.
Oh my god, it's been 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's stuff that can't make
I'll
it.
cut it down to 67 minutes. I'll cut it down to...
Yippee. This has been great. I feel like a talkologist today.
Same.
You are a talkologist. The definition of a talkologist is someone who has made an appearance in an episode on the Talkology podcast.
We're finally talkologists.
You are a talkologist. You've made
How
it
many
in life.
talkologists have there been?
1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 or 7.
I was going to say that. Wow.
But today's been great. This has been a great episode.
We've really locked in.
Yeah. Do you guys want
Don't
to
forget to answer the questions in the comments. Let us know what you said.
Oh, yes.
Like and subscribe.
Tell us how moral you guys are, please.
Yeah. Tell us if you
Yeah.
disagree with any of us as well. Have any counter arguments?
Disagree with her, don't you?
Put them in the comment section below.
What she
Oh
said.
yeah.
It's Sam speaking, and basically we just want to get the video to hit 67 minutes exactly, because that would be incredible. It's also the 67th video on the Talkology channel, which is fun. But yeah, so I'm just gonna yap at you for about a minute and a half just to get the time we want. But I did just want to say, you know, it's been great, sort of the whole journey with the podcast, just in general. But I'm very proud. I'm very happy that we hit 100 subscribers recently, and I really like how everything's going with season 2. And you know, with 2026 just around the corner, you know, everything's about to change, and you know, hopefully it only goes up from here. I think, particularly in these last couple of months, we've been a lot more active than we have been, you know, previously with the podcast, and I'm just kind of very proud of what we're doing. And I have high hopes for the future of this podcast. I'm sure Robert does just as well. And you know, we have a bunch of guests sort of lined up, just like with this episode, you know, guests you haven't seen before. And, you know, we might get 1 or 2 guests returning. We've even got, you know, an idea to do a Among Us video, which is something we've never done before. So, yeah, we hope you enjoy that. And I hope you enjoy future episodes on the podcast. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.